Please stop moving your adult children into your home for rent.
Wrong. Don't listen to people like this. I'm gonna give you 3 quick examples of how other races, other than black and white, create generational wealth by living with each other. This is probably one of the best detailed videos I've ever made, so listen up. Here in America, white and black people typically, in my personal opinion, get the conception that, after college or after you get out of high school, that you got to go be on your own and have your own place and have your own apartment. Other races all over the world don't do it like that. This is how the big boys do it. This is how they create generational wealth. Had an Asian buddy, right? And what he did is him and his sister lived with their mom and dad, and then the grandma stayed in the house with them. They owned a Chinese restaurant. The mom and the son would work the day shift, and the dad and the daughter would work the night shift. The daughter had a kid too. So it's 4 generations in one house. And what would happen is the grandma will watch the kids and babysit the kids. So now they don't have daycare, and then they keep everything in the family. So, the mom and dad pays the son and pays the daughter, so they can pretty much live rent free, and they can pretty much, all they got to pay is their car and save up their money. So whenever they get older, they can take over the business and then go put down payment on their house or just inherit the house. That's one. Genius, right? The next one's a better. Number 2, I had a Hispanic buddy, right? He lived across the street. We used to drink Coronas together, and it was like 25 of them. And he had a Mac Daddy truck. And I was like, yo, man, you got a Mac Daddy truck? Why don't you go buy your own house? He said, shit, man, I pay $100 in rent here, right? I get $1,000 a week. I take my $1,000 a week after I pay my truck, and I send all my money back to Mexico. 3, 4, 5 years, right? I have about $100,000 to $150,000 save up. I'm gonna buy me a nice little house down there, and I'm living the rest of my life. I'm good. I was like, damn, that's fucking genius. Why don't other people do that? Say, hey, Holmes, I don't know. That's number 2. Third one's the best one. Have you noticed a lot of Indian people, they own hotels or gas stations and their last name Patel, right? Because there's a stipulation whenever you come over here, you get your visa. If you change your last name to Patel, you qualify for certain grants and certain loans. So say I had a homeboy, I told him to come over here, he's going to live with me, right? And then I have another homeboy and they all live with me. So it's like 5 families in one Indian house. I already got my visa and I already got approved for my loan, so I got me a hotel. They all work at the hotel with me, and they save up their money, and then they work on their visas. And they work on their loans, because you don't have to pay the loan back if you come from certain countries for like 5 years for your hotel or your gas station, right? So by the time they get approved, then they move out, and then they buy their own house, and then they move people from Pakistan or India into their house, and now it's 5 families in there. That's how you get rich, baby. Don't listen to people like this. Mr. Richard, like and follow for more.